شكرا لكم على تخصيص وقت لإجراء المقابلة.
بارك الله فيكم جزاكم.
Thank you. And given Afghanistan's isolation in the international community, what specific support you hope to gain from attending COP29, and how does the Taliban administration plan to engage with other countries on climate issues despite the lack of formal recognition?
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم نحمده ونصلي على رسوله الكريم أما بعد
First of all, we deeply appreciate the Republic of Azerbaijan, particularly the Ministry of Ecology and Natural Resources, for inviting us to COP29. In the last 3 years, at COP26, COP27 and COP28, we were not included in these discussions, and the rights of the Afghan people in relation to climate change were not considered. This invitation marks the first time Afghanistan has been given the opportunity to participate, and we are grateful for Azerbaijan's positive steps in this regard. In terms of climate change, we view it as a global issue, not something confined to one place or group. It affects everyone: men, women, children, animals, plants, and entire communities. Addressing this challenge urgently is essential, as it poses risks that impact all aspects of life. Our hope is to build partnerships that foster open and positive communication. Our request to Azerbaijan and the Ministry of Ecology and Natural Resources is to continue supporting us so that Afghanistan may be officially invited to future COP sessions. At COP29, we ask that global leaders respect the challenges faced by vulnerable populations, including the people of Afghanistan, in relation to climate change and climate justice. Ignoring these voices undermines the fight for climate justice, especially for the most vulnerable communities whose concerns should be a priority. Afghanistan is part of the global community and deserves recognition as a vulnerable nation. Though we contribute little to climate change, its effects on us are severe, threatening our culture, water security, energy, and other essentials. We ask that Afghanistan's unique needs be given due attention and treated with the care they require.
Regarding climate changes, actually, as we know, Afghanistan unfortunately shares environmental and also climate changes with its neighboring countries. And is the Taliban administration looking to forge partnerships with other Central Asian or maybe South Asian countries on climate adaptation?
Climate change is a global issue affecting numerous countries, not just Afghanistan. We've established strong partnerships with neighboring countries in technical and scientific areas and are ready to explore ways to build community resilience together. And a nation willing to work jointly with us will find us open to dialogue on addressing these climate challenges.
Does Afghanistan aspire to be formally recognized within the UN framework on climate change, and what steps might be facilitate this?
At COP29, we are also engaged in discussions with key stakeholders to highlight Afghanistan's climate challenges. We've prepared critical documents, proposals, and frameworks such as our commitments under the Paris Agreement and national biodiversity action plans, to guide our efforts and align with global environmental conventions. We are committed to taking action with the global community, aiming to create pathways toward effective solutions. By preparing essential documents and building a coalition with other nations, we can enhance the impact of our climate response. Afghanistan needs official recognition and invitations to participate in future conferences where we can collaborate with other vulnerable communities and decision makers. Finally, we call on all nations, including Azerbaijan, to reflect Afghanistan's needs and requests in global forums. We are here ready to engage in discussions that include Afghanistan's voice in climate justice and environmental action. The needs of vulnerable communities must be part of official discussions, and we look forward to making sure our voice is heard in future sessions. Afghanistan is not alone in facing environmental challenges. Our neighboring and regional countries are impacted as well. Climate change requires collective efforts. We must work in partnership to find solutions that benefit us all. Climate change has also led to both internal and international displacement of people. Migration due to climate impact not only affects Afghanistan, but poses challenges for other nations as well. This displacement is an urgent issue that needs the attention of the international community. In summary, Afghanistan calls on the global community to consider the rights of all people impacted by climate change. Vulnerable communities deserve recognition and support in the quest for climate justice. The international community must see the climate crisis as a human issue that affects everyone, and we hope to collaborate toward a future where these challenges are addressed together.
ځکه دا د تغیر اقلیم په رابطه چې څومره خلک متضرر کیږي په دنیاوالو حق جوړیږي چې هغوی باید د دې لاسنیوی وکړي. ستاسو څخه هم ورته ډېره مننه.
Thank you very much. شکرا جزیلا.
شکرا. بارک الله فیک. جزاکم الله خیر.